What up there, guys? This is Juggedy 2, and I will tie your soul apart. So, I will say this. Here's my shirt. It's shit. It's nice. Look at it. It's a beautiful shit. I love it. It's yeah, beautiful. But yeah, guys, this is a video talking about Hellraiser, and we're talking about Hellraiser 2022, the new Hellraiser on Hulu. And I'm gonna say this: I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I thought it had a lot of character. This is it very was. I consider it suspenseful. I thought, for the most part, guys, I say this movie. It had the preferences or essence of a Hellraiser movie. And I've seen all the Hellraiser movies, even the movies that from Deader and Hell World and Judgment, and I have to say I have like a crazy finesses about the Hellraiser franchise, and I've watched all the movies, and this is closely connected to the first two movies, in my opinion. First of all, the overall atmosphere, it's very, it pulls you in. You're not going to be, like, warped out. Like, this is not a Hellraiser movie. This is sucky. No, this is a fucking Hellraiser movie. It literally will pull you in. It brings you into the atmosphere. It brings you into the whole essence of what Hellraiser is. The actors, Pinhead is it's just amazing. I know people talked about the whole situation with the actress that played Pinhead and all that shit, but man, trust me, she's a transgender actress. But to be honest with you, she did that shit, and it's morbid, it's scary, it feels like what you would want a Hellraiser movie to feel like. I am still like Pinhead will always still in my mind be Doug Bradley, and I feel like he was the essence of what Pinhead is. But in this fucking movie, man, she did it, and I will respect the fuck out of it. And it leaves linger, so it means that, because of course it seems like it's what they call a slight reboot, which I feel it should be. I've seen the other. I actually enjoyed Judgment, which was the one that came out recently. I think that came out in 2018 or 2019. Don't get me fucked up with it. Kind of like trying to type it now, but I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. To the point where I guess I can recommend watch it. If you have Hulu, watch it, and go with your intake of what you want from it. But I do think it was a really, really good movie. I do have to say, like, with the whole feel of this movie, it definitely, I don't think it's like, it's not only just so much in between from what the movie represents, but it's a, like I say, a movie that if you want to watch it, you will definitely have an enjoyment out of it. Plus, for like me, Hellraiser, I've watched Hellraiser 1, 2, 3, for the all the other movies in between, and I've definitely, like I said, had a lot of enjoyment out of all these movies. And to me, like I said, say it falls under like whether you want to watch it or so forth. But at the end of the day, I feel like in these movies, you will have, I think, a really good time watching, because I think it speaks a lot to the fan base especially. So what I'm gonna say, like first you have Hellraiser 2, Hellbound. You got the Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. You have Hellraiser Bloodline. You have Hellraiser Inferno. I like Hellraiser Inferno. That actually had Craig Schaefer, which we know. I saw, and I'm not going to lie, I saw Nightbreed when I was a kid. And I haven't watched the movie since. And I should actually get myself together to watch that again because it was a good movie. We have, like I say, we have, it was Hellraiser Inferno. We also have Hellraiser Resurrection. It's like a documentary short. So, but Hellseeker was another one that came out and it was pretty good. Also, this one actually I think had the guy from Allstate. It did actually bring one of the original actresses back, if I recall. Yeah, it did bring one of the original actresses back that played in the original Hellraiser movies. Hell, damn, they have actually like a lot of shorts. But Deader actually had Carrie Warmer. I hope I'm saying it right. And she was in that one, and I remember that one too. It was more like a more gothic in feel to the Hellraiser franchise. These movies, not necessarily in Hellworld, actually had Lance Henriksen, and that was pretty good. It had Lance Henriksen, and it was like awesome. And there are a lot of movies that I'm like looking on this right now, and I'm seeing a lot of the movies that were in here. Now, Revelations, Hellraiser, that's the one, for me, personally, I couldn't get into that movie. It had the found footage shit, and, of course, this was the first one where Doug Bradley was not in it, and it didn't click whatsoever for me. I watched the movie, don't get me wrong, I watched the movie, but, it's not a movie I would watch again like that because it's just, it's just I just can't get into that fucking movie. Revelations was not to me a good movie. As released, if you are a Hellraiser fan, you're not going to get into this. I've done a review of the first Hellraiser movie, and that's not a good movie. The last one that they did have, and there's a lot of other movies in between, but I do like Hellraiser Judgment. Hellraiser Judgment was really good. The actor they had play Pinhead, and that was pretty decent, and I enjoyed the hell out of that one. But this new Hellraiser, I will say, guys, personally, just being honest with you guys, I definitely enjoyed it. Me and my brother watched it. We saw the fucking movie, and I think, like, for me, just watching a movie like this, I would have to say, if you are a Hellraiser fan, watch it. First of all, Doug Bradley is not in the movie. Okay, I'm gonna get that out the way. But the actress that they had play Pinhead, 100, awesome. She did a phenomenal job. I hope they have another one. It definitely had the theme, the music. That's another thing. The music from the original Hellraiser movies is in this. It definitely connects more with the original Hellraiser movies. I mean, I saw Hellraiser Hell on Earth. It's another good movie. And Hellraiser 4 Bloodline, I saw that one as well. And they still had Doug Bradley and stuff, but this one actually feel like it connects more to the first two movies. And that speaks a volume a lot of what I feel about this movie. And if you guys are a fan of the Hellraiser franchise, you will definitely love this. I definitely feel like this is the start of something new, a start of something that hopefully people will connect to. Because I definitely feel like Hellraiser is one of those horror franchises that has the longevity that it needs, and it can continue. But yeah, I will have to say like the new Hellraiser 2022 is a thumbs up. And yeah. But yeah, this is Jughead 82 saying I hope you guys have a good one. This is Jughead 82 signing off.